Now tell me this, have you ever felt that you're in a game that you didn't sign up for? Office politics, love them or hate them, they are a reality in every workplace. But the question is, should you get involved or is it better to stay on the sidelines? Top of the morning, everyone. My name is Tshidi and I'm back with a brand new video. Today's video is diving into a topic that is a bit of a minefield: office politics. It's a term that often comes with negative connotations, but understanding and navigating it crucially for your career growth and maintaining a positive work environment is very critical for you to survive. Understanding office politics. Office politics basically refers to the dynamic of the power and the relationships within an organization. It's about how decisions are made, who holds the influence, and how alliances are formed. While the term politics might not always be a very good term because it actually brings in ideas of manipulative behavior, it's not all that bad. In fact, office politics is simply about understanding the informal networks and the unwritten rules that exist in any workplace. Now, should you get involved? This is the big question that so many people have. On one hand, engaging in office politics can actually help build relationships, gain a bit of visibility, and advocate for your ideas. On the other hand, it can also lead to very unnecessary conflict and create a very stressful environment if you're not handling everything properly. There are a few benefits, obviously, to office politics for actually getting involved. Number one is visibility and recognition. Now, by engaging with your colleagues and leaders can sometimes actually showcase your skills and ideas, which can lead to recognition and opportunities for advancement. So that's one of the things. Building alliances. Now, forming positive relationships can also be very invaluable, especially when you need support for any projects that you might be working on or when you're facing actually certain challenges. The third one is influence. Understanding office politics allows you to influence decisions that align with your values and sometimes your career goals. Now, there obviously comes with huge risks when it comes to this topic of office politics. What are those? Number one is conflict. Navigating office politics poorly can also sometimes lead to misunderstandings and conflicts that can actually harm your reputation as well as your work relationships. The second thing that it can also bring to you is that it can bring a lot of stress. Constantly engaging in political maneuvering can sometimes be very exhausting and may distract you from your actual work and your ability to actually do what you've been hired to do. What happens if you actually don't get involved in office politics? Choosing to stay out of office politics isn't a bad choice either. Some people prefer to focus solely on their work, maintain the clear separation from work dynamics. However, there are also potential downsides. For example, one of those is isolation. By not engaging at all, you might miss out on important information and opportunities to build relationships. Number two is limited influence. Without understanding the informal networks, your ability to actually influence decisions or advocate for your interest and your ideas might also fall flat. There is also something that we need to also be very careful of, is trying to find the balance. The key is not seeing the office politics as a game to win or to avoid, but as a reality to navigate wisely. Now, here are some tips. Number one is stay authentic. Always be genuine in your interactions because authenticity always builds the trust and the respect that you need from your colleagues. Number two is learn and observe. Once you pay attention to the dynamics in your workplace, who has influence, how decisions make, this knowledge can actually guide you and your actions going forward. Choose your battles. Not every situation requires your involvement. Focus on issues that are actually important to you and where you can actually make a very positive impact. The next thing is seek mentorship. A mentor can also provide valuable insights into navigating office politics and can also help you avoid common pitfalls. Because one of the biggest mistakes that people tend to do is you jump into this office politics and you don't know who you might be stepping on. And I'd like to actually share this quote that I've actually seen by John Maxwell. It says, in the end, it's not the people who wield the most power who win, but those who understand how to wield their power wisely. Now, this highlights the importance of actually strategically thinking as well as navigating office politics. That's why we're saying you don't always have to get involved in every single thing that has talked about when it comes to office politics. And whether you actually choose to engage or you actually decide to stay on the sideline, the key is to do so with a bit of integrity as well as authenticity. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and make sure that you actually share this content with as many people as possible. Top of the morning once again. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.